Greetings, this is This, and I'm me, and if you are jumping into this without any explanation, you're probably quite confused. But welcome to the special episode of Risk of Rain 2. I'm going to be commentating over this. This is not me playing right now. This was me playing the other night, and I started to record in the middle of this run. So I want to explain what's going on here. If you are coming from the most recent episode, I will not spoil that episode for you, but welcome. If you are a member who is here early, thank you so much for being a member. But let me explain what's going on again, just in case anyone is confused. So, I was doing a run on my own time where I was trying to do a loop around to get to stage 20. I got to stage 18 and I thought, wow, this is kind of crazy. I think I might make it. As you can see, it's really crazy. And so I showed you guys that there was the celestial portal right before I entered the teleporter. You can rewind if you missed that part. But we didn't take that because I wanted to get to round 20. The celestial portal is what you go to if you want to do the obliterate option. So I was really afraid to start recording because I didn't know if it would lag everything and if I would lose. But I figured I needed to take the chance because this was a momentous occasion. And I was like, how do I lose right now? How do I lose? Because if you can see right now, basically, most of the time, I'm not even doing anything. Most of the time, I'm just running around. I don't even really attack very often. But when I see an enemy here or there, like with the bigger enemies, I do try to attack a little bit like I'm doing right now. But mainly me and my engineer turrets are kind of just invincible. As you can see, I have 6,000, almost 7,000 shields right now with the turtle. I would try to review some of my items, but it's so small right now, it's hard for me to see. It might be bigger for you guys, but, like I'm seeing it in a smaller window. Actually, I can make my window bigger. I hope this doesn't ruin my recording at all. Okay, that's a little bit better for me. So, yeah. Oh, well, no, I don't want to go through the items yet. What I want to talk about is, well, why didn't you just record it if you were going to do something like this? There are multiple reasons. Time being the big one. As you can see, it has been 139 minutes, this run. So, yeah, that is a long time. And I never know if I'm going to make it or not. I never know how far I'm going to get. So to start recording every single time I try to do this, it would have been ridiculous. So I never really thought to record this type of attempt at this game because it's so long. And my computer could lag, not just having the recording software and the game running at the same time, but the game with this many things happening at the same time. And also the game running for that long, plus the recording software running for that long, could also make my computer very hot, which could make it lag even more. So it's a whole thing. Oh, might I also mention that there is no music right now, because usually when I'm playing it on my own, I turn the music off. Because I listen to other things, I watch other things, stuff like that. Yes, I do literally play this game while I'm doing other things. But at this point of the game, I paused. I was watching a video, like a live stream, not a live stream, a VOD of a live stream, and playing this game at the same time. But once it got to stage 18 and I started recording, I had paused everything else. My focus was this and only this. So look, stage 20, I'm here. I made it. I'm like, oh, where's my achievement? I made it to stage 20. You have to complete stage 20. So we have to keep going. We have to succeed here. And basically at this point, my goal was for every round, find the teleporter, do the battle. It was not to loot. It was solely focused on finding the teleporter first and foremost. And I don't know why it took so long for the enemies to load in here. But eventually they do. But yeah, that's why I'm just running around like crazy, super fast. At the start of whenever I teleport into these places, I'm just going straight for the teleporter because that's the most important thing, is to get the teleporter event completed so that I can teleport away to the next spot. It was not about looting at this point. Not at all. So there's my teleporter. And, I think this is when I realized you could do a shift dimension thing. And I thought, oh, do I try this? I don't know what this is. Should I do it? But I did it. And look, it twirls the teleporter, and now it says the primordial teleporter aligns with the planet. So that is how you can activate the teleporter. Oh, I don't think I realized it at this moment in recording. I think I realized it the time that I was at Sky Meadow before this time. But okay, I just have to complete this battle, and then I'll get the achievement, or like I'll complete the challenge that was to complete 20 stages in a single run. I just have to kill that overloading worm that's somewhere over there. Stay alive. That's what I'm telling myself. Stay alive. He's almost dead. This is good for me. I'm surrounded by so many things. Just get out of there. Move somewhere else. Oh yeah, so I had this dude with me. Aurelianite. I had him to help me. Huge help to get all this done. He helps with every teleporter event. And obviously I have my engineer turrets. That's great as well. But I do want to run through my items in a moment. But like, let's wait for this is the you know, the make or break moment. What's gonna happen? And I kept, like, I was trying to go and stand near Aurelianite because I was like, come on, come on. Like, I need his help. Oh, I did it. I did it. Seemingly, like, the boss is dead. But where's my achievement still? Where is my achievement? So, at this point, things were feeling a little dangerous. I was trying to get my item there. And then I was saying to myself, okay, just survive until you charge the teleporter. You know? Just stay here. Just survive until you charge the teleporter. It's at 89%. There's bells all around me. It's crazy. But you can do this. And then I said, go, 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 go. Just enter the teleporter. Just get out of there. We got in. We got out. We got in. We found the teleporter. We killed the boss. We get out. Come on. Come on. Don't die at the last second. It would be a shame if you died at the last second. Like, why does it take so long to teleport away sometimes? And, well, there you have it! The long road! Complete 20 stages in a single run. And it was at this point that I said to myself, well, I can't really stop now, can I? So I had to keep going. It was at this point, though, that I was saying, I will keep going. But at the same time, it's been so long. I would kill one of these dudes on every single round. One of these scavenger guys. They spit out a whole bunch of loot out of their pack. You can only kill one per stage, I believe. Well, like, you have to kill... There's so many that are there that you can kill. But you can only open the scavenger pack one time per stage, I believe. And so I would do that. Then I would just try to find the teleporter and do the event and keep going. And once again, speed was key here, as you can see. But yeah, I was like, I'm not going to try to be like incredibly, incredibly careful because it has been so long and I did what I needed to do. But we will keep trying to go. But I was like going less carefully at this point, with less trepidation. Look at all those laser beams. Oh my God. It's crazy. But yeah, so the last concern that I really had for whether or not I should try and attempt to record this sort of thing was, of course, my focus, you know? I was afraid that if I try to do this while I am recording and commentating, won't it be even harder because there's so much going on? So yeah, those are all the reasons that I always felt like it was just not the type of content that I could initially plan on recording. But thankfully I did get to capture a little bit of it because it's so insane. It's just crazy how it got to a point where, like, at the when you first spawn in on the level, that's the most dangerous time because you haven't built up that shield yet. But once I've started to build up the shield, I really just can do anything. That's how silly it seems. So I have a lot of healing drones. That was helpful. I have a Aurelianite for each teleporter event. That's really good. I also have a beetle guard from a boss item. But overall with my items, what do I have up there? The numbers might be kind of hard for me to see, but I think we've got 8 tri-tip daggers for bleed damage, 5 sticky bombs. We're going to another level. Okay, 5 sticky bombs, 6, I think, firework, 2 extra health, 2 marked for death, and then this is crazy. Look how early on that item is. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th item that I received was the Tesla coil one that I love because it just does fully passive damage, shocking the enemies. And yes, you're seeing that right. I have 2 of those. So that was incredible. I got to stack that item and I got the first one so early on. I also have, is that true and real? I have 8 of those like blood vials that give me bonus health. That's crazy. I have 9 of the teddy bears. So just furthering, I guess, my invincibility. Of course, I went straight for the teleporter. Glacial Beetle Queen we're fighting this time. It is insane. At this point, I thought I might die because I was like trapped in a little corner. I was stuck pretty bad over there and the boss spawned right on top of me. It was not good. But I managed to survive regardless. And I was trying to like click on these things. I was seeing these numbers everywhere and I was trying to click, but I move so fast at this point that it's really hard to open up any of the chests or anything. Like to activate anything, I miss everything that I'm trying to activate because I'm moving too fast. That's why I'm like circling around everything 15 times because I was going way too fast. I do have 5 sprint. I also have 5 gasoline. I think, is that 7 shields or 2? I think it's 7. And then 7 armor plates. It's hard to see the numbers. Okay, it lagged, it froze, it was scary. But I got through it, question mark? We'll just have to wait and see. 6 missiles. What is that? 8? 9? I don't know. Some number of the one that give, as you can see, I have 13 mines. Am I using them? Not really, no. At this point, you think I have time to think about placing mines down? I didn't. We just do the teleporter event. If there was stuff nearby, I would get it, and then we move on. I have 10 cautious slug. I had 3 of the scythes that give me healing when I do a critical hit. 10, I think 10 of the turtle brooches. I think it was 10. 3 of the explode on kill things. Whoa, I got launched. 5 stun grenades. Some amount, maybe 8 of the critical hit things. Whoa. Like, look at how many boss enemies spawn per round right at the beginning. There's at least 3 grove tenders. Because I just killed 2, and there's 1 over to our right. Well, behind me at this point. 2 leeching seeds, 7 equipment charges. That's why I could do the lightning so many times. Which was also really helpful. I got the lightning equipment really early on as well. And I got so many charges for it. I think boss enemies are just spawning as regular enemy spawns. I think those grove tenders are all new spawns that just spawned in. So that's crazy. What else do I have? 4 slow, 10 bustling fungus, 5 or 6 attack speed increases. I don't know what you would call that next one. Then I have a whole bunch of the war banner. I only have 2, surprisingly, of the bonus damage to boss enemies. Here I'm opening up another pack and I get a million more items. So now, like, what I read off to you is already there. I've already added to it. Like, because every time I open the pack, you get, like, I don't know, 10 items? Maybe more than 10 with every time. What are there some other notable ones though? I think I have, what is that, 6 of the red whip that also increases my movement. I have so many healing items. Literally so many. Like, I have close to 10 of, like, each healing item type, I think. Besides the necklace, I have the fewest of those, I think. But I have 7 goat hoofs, which is just regular movement speed increase. Okay, the other legendary item that I have is the alien head, I think, which is reduce equipment cooldown, maybe? And then what are other notable ones? Oh, I don't even remember what it was anymore. I had a boss item that was brand new that I never had before. What boss did it emulate? Look, we completed another teleporter event. This was always really scary when a million celestial things would spawn, because I still don't really know what that like green glow orb thing, I don't know what impact that has on me and my character. I feel like it might have something to do with healing and regeneration, like it's stopping me from healing or something. I don't know, but it was always so scary when there would be a million of those. But yeah, I got a boss item. I don't remember what it did. Maybe I can think about it after. Oh, and that's the other huge thing. I had the bear. Oh, this is the point that I realized that I had no audio on. So, I turned up all of the volumes to be more regular. And yeah, so you're welcome, guys. Yeah, so now we have more of the atmospheric vibes of the craziness. But yeah, I had the bear that gives you a second life. Oh, and I'm showing you that there's the option to obliterate with the celestial portal again, but did I take it? No, I did not. I didn't get to see what that thing was over there. Which was a bit upsetting. So as you can see, I had the bear, like right before I changed the audio, I had the bear that gives you another life, but it was depleted. Because that's how I got as far as I did. I did have an extra life, and it helped me get to round 20, and I had to use the extra life. But then I picked up another one. So I had 2 extra lives for this run. So now we're on stage 24 and I still have an extra life. So this was the point where I was really like, okay, this is going to go on for eternity, right? I have to really not be careful. Like really don't be careful. And see how uncareful I was? I died immediately. This is insane. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. Malachite, I guess is what they're called. Sometimes I feel like those things are called celestial and sometimes they're called malachite. But maybe specifically the like spiky things on the ground is called, like those creatures have like the malachite feature or whatever, I guess. But yeah, so now I'm out of my extra life again. So as you can see up in the top, the bear has 2. The depleted bear has 2. I got the homing daggers, legendary item. I got the mired urn, boss item, which leeches health from enemies when you're close to them. I also have the, I don't know what that one's called, but I have another legendary item that does, it does something with your healing or regeneration or something like that, I think. And then I have the frost circle thing, as you've obviously been able to see that this whole time. We all have a little circle of frost around us, and that combined with the electricity one, the Tesla coil, crazy. Because all I do is just walk around and everything is dying. Because the Tesla coil would kill things, which would activate the frost circle, and then they would just, you know, pile on top of each other and continue to help. And then I also have 2 of that legendary item that you can see like very prominently on my character, the glowing green like antlers that I believe they say it increases healing by 100%. So all of my healing items have been increased to 200%, I guess is how we have to think about it, because I have 2 of that legendary item. And then we're not done yet, because I have the boss item for Aurelionite, and I have the boss item for the Supernova, and I have one other boss item. Oh, the Beetle Queen, which I already talked about. That said it was $73,000. Oh, and now I have the meat hook. Yeah, so I don't know if you've taken a gander at my money at any point. As of right now, I have $9 million. So, yeah, there's that. And I suppose probably throughout all of this, they are... Oh, I almost died. I almost died. They're whittling away at my drones, probably. And I'm probably not picking up many more drones, but with the number of items that I pick up from each one of these packs, I mean, it probably offsets it pretty well. And it looks like we're moving on to stage 25. Now I'm moving so fast that I cannot get up there. I have 3 hops, but my sprint was so crazy that I couldn't even get up the hill. So let's keep going. Look at my character. It's insane. So yeah, at the point around like stage 18 through stage like 22 maybe, I was pretty terrified. But at this point, I was kind of like, okay, we're still going? Okay. Let's keep going, I guess. Whoa. Oh my god. Look, this is crazy. There's like 5 bajillion grandparents and they all have the scary like effect on them. So I'm literally just retreating. I'm like, just go away, but I'm also using my lightning. If you ever like, when I'm pointed at enemies and it's just craziness, if you look down in the bottom right corner, you'll see the number of my lightning just decreasing. Because I just use charge after charge after charge. Even though you probably can't see that that's what's happening because there's so much going on. That is what I would do. I would just face the enemy as long as I had like the Y button available like on them. I would just face the enemy and yeah, just use up all my charges. Most of my drones have died now because of all the grandparents. And now we have worms. I'm trying to get back to that chest to pick up my item that I paid for. And there are a few more grandparents that need to die. That sounds really just disgusting and terrible, but you get what I mean. The grandparent boss, we need to eliminate a few more of them. So we get that going, and because all my drones were in that area, and the supernova sort of effect that they do, it's not really a supernova, it's a, what would you call it? A solar flare. The solar flare effect that they do, it kills all my drones. Oh, and now a whole bunch more have spawned in. And I think it was at this point that I was thinking to myself, okay, abandon that. Respawn some of your drones if you can, if you see them. I have $26 million. So respawn your drones and get out of here, though. Like, find the teleporter. Because the enemies just keep spawning in. Yeah, they just keep spawning in. Like, what are you going to do? It's crazy. But I kind of was, I wanted to get my drones back. So we got some of them. Unfortunately, those dudes, when they die, they also kill all your drones. So it was kind of like, just move. Just keep moving at this point. And I'm just looking for that portal. Oh, okay, we got reduced equipment cooldown. So I don't know if that's what the other legendary item that I have does. I think I said one of them did that earlier. But it must do something else. It's hard to keep track at this point. It's really hard to keep track. I have 9,000 shields now with the turtle. Oh, and I found it. Activate. Oh, but I have to shift dimension first. Or shift destination. Whoa. A lot of explosions going on. Okay. Let's do the teleporter event. Okay. We've got these orb dudes. Oh my god. Look how many of them there are. Is this when I die? Is this how and when I die? Like, spoiler alert, I do die at some point. We don't go on for forever. Okay, I mean, I guess it is not yet my time. So do I go to stage 26? I actually don't remember what stage it ends on. Oh my god. Oh, it's not good. It's not looking good. Okay. Oh, they are chipping away at my shields. However much damage is happening to me right now is chipping away at the shields. But it's actually quite hard to be one-shot when I have that much shield, which is a good thing. It's extremely easy to be one-shot, though, when I first spawn into a level, like I said, though. Before I have the turtles. Before the turtles have helped me. Okay, okay, what are we getting here? Anything fancy, anything fun? No, honestly, just a million more of everything that I already had. So, that's great. That's great. As you can see, they give you like 2 lines of items. But then if you fill up the 2 lines, they continue to just shrink everything down so that it's smaller and smaller and smaller and harder to see. But also, you'll be able to see at the screen at the end, the death screen, if you want a better look at all the items that I had. Wow. So that was crazy. I think, obviously, the boss enemies are quite dangerous. I didn't know what these little orbs were. The boss enemies are quite dangerous, especially Grandparent. Very dangerous. But the scavenger dudes were one of the biggest threats. They're very dangerous and powerful. And there were always so many of them. Okay, stage 26. Oh, stage 26. Check the typical area. Okay, it's not there. Where could it be? I'm like, take this moment to just scan. Scan everywhere. I didn't see it anywhere over there. That means it must be over here somewhere. It must be over here. There it is. Okay, I don't have my shield yet, though. Okay, now I have shields. Yeah, like, I don't remember how far I got, and I don't remember how I died. Put your orb down! Put your shield down! Okay. Okay, it is not yet that I die. Not quite yet. Yeah, I don't remember what stage I get to, and I don't remember what specifically killed me. So I'm waiting just as much as you guys are. But it seems like we eliminated the boss pretty early on. We're just waiting for the teleport. Oh wait, no, it's still alive. Oh, okay. We're fighting that dude. It seemed like there weren't very many enemies around for a moment, and I thought I was just fighting other bosses in the area. Okay, chill. I can't see anything. I'm like, sure, yeah, let me get more of these bullets. I don't think I have enough of those yet, which is true. I don't have very many of those. I only have 2. That's my 3rd one. Okay, but we gotta take care of this dude. He's the last. Okay, he's not the last. There's still a dude somewhere. Okay, now we got them all. And look, another boss item! Boosts health and regeneration. That's a new one. Oh, they've given me a 3rd row of items! I didn't know it was possible. But there you go. We started a 3rd row. That's fun. Okay, this looks kind of dangerous, but we're at 90%. I think I make it to stage 27. I'm starting to think we make it to stage 27. Most of my drones are down, though. Most of my drones are down. I should have grabbed them. Grab it! I couldn't grab it. Ugh. I couldn't grab it. Okay, just teleport me away. Whatever. I tried to grab it again, but like the X button isn't there. You know? I don't really know. I don't know. I couldn't grab any of those drones. So... what's going on now? Lovely to be in front of this thing right here, but I don't have any money. Oh, and I do have 2, as you can see, I have 2 beetle guards because I was using the, as you can see, I have the artifact enabled that is the swarm one. So there's 2 of every enemy. So for every boss, you know, in stage 1, if there's supposed to be 1 boss, there are 2. If in stage 27, there's supposed to be 5 bosses, there would be 10. So that's why there are so many. That's another reason why there are so many bosses. And also why I have 2 beetle guards, because I did have that double. So there's double the enemies, half the health, though. But not half the attack. So you still have the full amount of attack hit that you have to survive, which is crazy. Now my shield's pretty low here. Oh, never mind, we're good. It also did get to a point where I thought maybe there are certain items that I don't want to pick up anymore. Like, I picked up another goat hoof, and I was kind of like, this is my 8th one. Maybe I should just leave this item. Like, I'm moving too fast. Should I just not pick it up? I did consider that. But at the same time, I was like, while we're here, you know, I'm getting like max, like I'm breaking records for how many stacks of everything I've had. Like, let's just keep that going. That was my mindset there. So, okay. Is stage 27 a go? Like, did we do it? We are close to doing it at least. Halfway charging the teleporter. Oh, this was scary. So, I don't know why it's scanning everything. I did not pick up the radar scanner. I think what was happening was that I stole the power. I don't think I have that legendary item though. I don't know why it started showing me all the scanned things, but I think that the scavengers, I think that they can scan for items because they'll actually take items. Because you'll see on the sidebar, sometimes it'll be like, scavenger, oh no, that is what it's saying right now. Scavenger picked up ukulele 2. Scavenger picked up Paul's goat hoof 5. So the scavengers collect items. So I was thinking maybe that was the reason that it was showing me that, that radar scan thing. But I was afraid that the lag would kill me with that. Like that it would be a thing that lagged and that I would not be able to survive through it. But we got through it. It didn't keep happening. So I don't really know what was up with it, but why am I not moving on? The teleporter has been charged. What am I looking for? I really was checking for more items. I mean, I am way down on drones at this point. $20 million. Let's get rid of all of that to move on to the next round. Okay. I think this next one, it might be the end for us. It's entirely possible. Because I don't think I got to the 30s. Okay, our good friend Rally Point Delta. Put my engineers down. Start looking for that teleporter. But be careful. Oh, there's the teleporter. Be careful though, you don't have your, look at your health. Okay, we've got the shields. Okay. Greater Wisp. It's insane. It's insane. How did that not, like, how was that not 5 seconds that we defeated that enemy? I feel like that was so quick. Okay. It's insane, but I mean, I got the boss killed. Oh, this thing was pulling me in. It was pulling me in. I didn't know how to stop it. It was pulling me and all my drones in. Yeah, those guys were really dangerous. I was like, I gotta retreat. I've gotta back off from those guys. Getting the scavenger pack, but there's so more of these dudes. My screen turned completely white. I couldn't see anything. And that was the end for me. You have been detained. Await your sentence at the end of time. Okay, well, you guys can check out the end screen there. I don't know how much longer in this recording there is, though, so I'll keep my closing statements quick. Pause it if you want to see everything. That was the special episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next regular episode. Bye-bye now.